What up? All right. We're going to wait for some people to get on the feed. Let's go. Yeah. The only thing about locks, boy, you always will have lint in your mother freaking hair. What's up? What's up? What's up? I was going to sit outside on the porch. I just cleaned the porch up. I was going to sit outside, but nah, I got to be. My daughter's asleep, so I got to go. Shh. Because she'll be up in a minute. So I'm going to see if I can make this short and sweet. Y'all listen. If y'all new to this channel, I do have an ex. My ex is real Sabir Bay. My ex is real Sabir Bay. Okay, so please join X, and I want y'all to share this out 1,000,000 times. 1,000,000 times. Could y'all do that for me? 1,000,000 times. And I see people coming on X. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's get this X popping. Formerly known as Twitter. Let's get these things popping. So if you're on X, if you want to come over here, I need y'all to share this out. Y'all asked me to come on X, so now I'm on X. We on X Live, B. We on X Live. So let's go. All right. So let's get these likes up, people. If you come on this feed respectfully. Okay. No ass, butt, titty, penises, none of that. We don't do that over here. So if you want to come on the feed, I'll put the link up for you. But before you come on this feed, I need y'all to do your due diligence. So I'm gonna give a couple of people that y'all should share this video out to. Brother Lord Jamal, my brother Tariq Nasheed, my brother Dr. Greg Carr. Okay, I need you to share this out to Karen Hunter. I need you to share this out to Dominique DePrima, KBLA. All right. So if I'm saying come on the feed, I'm not going to argue with you. I want you to come on the feed, not emotions, just facts, and answer the question. That's all you got to do. Okay. I asked the question on this feed, y'all. I know y'all see it on Instagram. I know y'all see it on X. I know y'all see it on YouTube and Facebook. So please, should so-called black people or Negroes that own slaves, this is not a complicated conversation, people. Should any of these people, the blacks that had slaves, should they pay for reparations also? I know this is not a topic y'all want to talk about, but we're going to talk about it here on Sabir Bay Show. So please share it out. That's the question, y'all. Okay? Let's go.
2, 1, ignition, and liftoff.
Welcome to the BDP album.
Let's go get your scholars.
I hope you have a good flight and enjoy a new vehicle we're giving you.
We thank you very much, and we sure we will.
My name is DJ Kenny.
Come on, share this out on YouTube, y'all. Let's go.
I will be your musical selector for the night. We have KRS-One on the microphone. This is 20 years in the making. G. Simone on the low. Johnny Hustle. Predator Prime, what's good? Mondo. Yeah. Without further ado,
That's South Africa.
let's go.
Is that South Africa right there, y'all? Hit that link. Come on the feed and talk to me. Hit the link. Let's go.
10, 9, 8, 10, 10, 9, 8.
Keep playing it. Let's go.
7, 6,
Yo, Kenny Parker, what up?
South
KRS in the building. Yo, these cats all talking about they run this and they run that. Motherfuckers don't run shit. KRS one in this piece.
This goes for all these conscious cats. Bring it to the cipher. Say this to Sonetta, Tariq Nasheed. And I don't hate any of these people. None of these people. I'm about unity with my people. If anybody know me truly, they know I'm about unity. So you can share this out to all of them right now. Let's go. Listen. You want to battle with Samir?
Yo, Kenny Parker, what up?
I'm Philly bred,
KRS in the
baby.
building.
Philly bred.
Yo, these cats all talking about
Hit that link.
they run this and they run that. Motherfuckers don't run shit. KRS one in this piece. Y'all want to battle? Let's go. Number one, don't forget it.
Man, niggas, you cocky, Sabir. No, it's called confidence. Don't ever get that twisted. Cocky is calling yourself names that somebody didn't name you.
Number one, don't forget it. I make number ones. Let's take these cats back. I make number ones. I count guns. What y'all think? Number ones. I count guns. I make number ones. I count guns. Let's show these cats. They some hoes. Watch what they say. There's pictures of the asses with price tags on eBay. Deja vu, the Matrix must be having glitches. I could have sworn I just smashed you short bitches. You need to look up to me, cause right now all of y'all rhyming right where my dick is. You just lost, you can't believe. This club is like Iraq, you the US, you need to leave. Battle Chris, please, I blaze two guns. Had no ass looking like Saddam's two sons. This that real shit, wow. You look like some kid that got gassed after watching 8 Mile. Now pull up your pride, Neo. How did I beat you? Did it have anything to do with the mic I speak through? No, but if you want to get far, don't think you a pussy. No, you are. That's why. I count guns, I make number runs. That's right. I count guns, I make number runs. Don't forget. I count guns, I make number runs. New York. I count guns, I make number runs. That's real. I count guns, I make number runs. New York. I count guns, I make number runs. I count guns, I make number runs. In case you forgot. I make number runs. Shoot out, shoot out. Everybody wind up. You don't. KRS will die your fuck. Poop out to your face and your gut. Wave the Glock in your boy face like what? Y'all talk that junk, but you really all pump. I'll smash you and your man. Come on, double up. That's why I got the double pump. So I can fuck you up. You a fan of rap. I'm the man in rap. I'm looking for where hip-hop's next land is at. You getting in my way? Where them cannons at? First thing you get hit with is a panic attack. Then you feel the steel up the gap of your back. Now you wondering why you even said all that. You could have left KRS one way in the back with his conscious raps and his old school tracks. But now I count guns, I make number runs. I count guns, I make number runs. I count guns, I make number runs. That's right. I count guns, I make number runs. What y'all forgot? I count guns, I make number runs. What you forgot? I count guns, I make number runs. Oh, I count guns.
They forgot I was from Philly.
Number runs. I count guns. I make number runs. See, I'm the same guy that spit out you must learn. And spiritual minded, but y'all not concerned. You want to take shots at me and disrespect, trying to degrade my philosophies, but no, y'all crazy. I'll watch your brains ooze out like crack jars of turkey gravy. God told me to slay thee, and I'ma get to it. No ifs, ands, buts, or maybes.
One more time. Run it back.
I'll watch your brains ooze out like crack jars and disrespect.
Listen.
Trying to degrade my philosophies, but no, y'all crazy. I'll watch your brain. I count guns, I make number runs. See, I'm the same guy that spit out you must learn. And spiritual minded, but y'all not concerned. You want to take shots at me and disrespect, trying to degrade my philosophies, but no, y'all crazy. I'll watch your brains ooze out like crack jars of turkey gravy. God told me to slay thee, and I'ma get to it. No ifs, ands, buts, or maybes.
They be trying me, come at my philosophies. What do they think I don't read? Yeah, I do. It is a very thick book. So listen, y'all, jump on the feed, y'all. Let's go, because my son is. Damn, I'm gonna say my son. I just got off the phone with my son. My daughter is asleep. That's why you know you're in your children's life, boy. My daughter's in the room sleep, and I just got off the phone with my son. So the lines are open. Shout out to my brother Ephraim. What's up, Eve? So I asked y'all this question, and if y'all don't come on this feed, and this is two-way talk, come on the feed. The link is up. I'm asking a serious question that the conscious people, right? They block the videos. They don't even talk about it, because if you talk about certain things, right? If you speak about certain books and certain people, them niggas don't talk about it. How many of these people have you heard in this conscious community talk about Carter G. Woodson's book, The Negro in Our History? I'm asking. So I can leave and wake my daughter up and we can go out if y'all don't want to participate. So that means come on the feed. Y'all ain't got to keep typing. So Carter G. Woodson's book, which is a good book. I'm going to come out of this book in 1 second, okay? How many of the Black conscious people talk about that? How many conscious people talk about this? How many conscious people who talks about slavery talks about the prince among slaves? Y'all should go check the documentary out too. It's a dope documentary. Been out for a long time. The Prince Among Slaves, about Abdul Rahman, that was a Moor that was captured by his own people and sold into slavery. It's like tribal wars. So yeah, the middle of war. Yeah, it really happened. Prince Among Slaves. How many of our conscious people, because I'm just showing you something because they don't show you, right? How many of the conscious people like literally show you Sunday Adakita or Kuma Malinke or the Mandine Charter? I'm just giving y'all want slave conversation? I'm gonna give it to you. Y'all want slave combo? We're gonna have slave conversation. How many? These are oral statements, people. Oral statements. Oral. Okay? How many of these conscious people even talk about slaves at Harvard? I'm just asking. I'm just asking for a friend. So don't keep asking me why am I against reparations? I'm giving it to y'all. See, the problem with Black people, they just want to check just to say they had a check. Do you know that slavery ended in Ethiopia in 1942? In 1942, slavery ended in Ethiopia. What Ethiopian is running around here talking about reparations? But they're not the same people, Sabir. This is what they'll say. I'm just thinking ahead like Black people be. Well, they're not the same thing. It's not the same. Okay. So I asked y'all this question. And again, I can get ready to jump off this feed. Do you think that Black people who had slaves should pay reparations, or did descendants pay reparations? How about that part? Let's go get Dominique DePrima on this feed. Let's go get Tariq Nasheed's grade pimp the hell out of y'all with a rally again. Malcolm said years ago, things are like feel-good sessions, like just to say I was there. Just to say I was there at a rally. I don't go to make feel-good sessions. I go to a comedy club if I want that. But do y'all think, and I don't know if it's a delay on Instagram because I see how many people that's on my Instagram. Do y'all think that so-called Black people that ancestors had slaves, do you think they should pay reparations also? Come on, I see y'all on X, man. Come on. I don't dig Nasheed. Told you. They don't dig Nasheed, but Tariq Nasheed can never go to Philly. Not like that. Don't ever think. See, it's a difference between Philly dudes and New York. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all will let anybody in New York. Niggas in Philly will check you. If you think I'm playing, ask Cat Williams about that motherfucker. Niggas will check you in Philadelphia. I'm gonna be a buck with y'all. Hey, you can say what you want to say. You can say what you want, and I'm still connected to the streets. Let me tell you something. Believe me, it ain't going down that way. I'm not against violence, people, but real recognize real, and you can't play that game. And this is why certain dudes that y'all see in this conscious community, they move a certain way. You don't see them in certain places. I'm going to be a buck with you. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. If you don't like what I'm saying, brother, get off my feed or get on my feed. If you want to be a man, brother, come on, Marlo. I keep calling you up because you keep finding your way here all the time. You keep finding your way here, brother. I really want to talk with you for a second. Let's put my link up here because I really want to talk with you for a minute. I'm not with violence. I'm going to be real with you. But I'm going to tell you one thing. When a person is trying to play somebody, you're going to get checked. So if you don't like what I'm saying, Marlo, either you can exit, brother, or come on my feed and be a man. I need you to have 2 balls and a cane to come on the feed, okay? I truly need you to have 2 balls and a cane. I mean a penis and 2 balls. So the thing is that as I watch these things unfold, and again, I don't have grudges against nobody. I'll sit with anybody. Most of us got kicked out of school, course of recess. You stupid as hell. So this is the real me. This is me. And sometimes the Philly come out of me too. So, okay. So this cat never been to Philly. No, he never been to Philly before. He never been to Philly. Trust me. I don't even know where he's located at, to tell you the truth. He don't even tell me where he's located. I'm in California. I'll be in Chicago, so I need to know where he's from because he ain't from none of these places that he keeps saying. He's in one of those small towns, probably surrounded by white people, Europeans. So, again, I'm gonna keep it 100. If you don't like what I'm saying, I come on the feed. I ain't going nowhere. Okay, probably won't come either. Oh, he's not going to come on here, bro. He never comes on here, but he loves typing because I mentioned. Why don't all of y'all go get the FBA right now? Because I need to know what kind of lineage is the FBA. I'm so serious. If they can show me their lineage, listen to me, people. If they can give me an exact lineage of foundational Black America, I'm a rock with y'all. If you can, law be my witness, if you can give me the lineage, like let's say Ethiopia, let's say Germany, let's say Irish, if they can give me an exact lineage, I'm joining the FBA, people, because I think that's where the money's at. What's up, True Justice? You can come on the feed now, bro. I think I got you off now. I think you can come on the feed now. So this is the crazy part. Y'all heard it out of the horse's mouth. If they can show me the lineage, right, of foundational Black Americans, I'm going to join it. Seriously. So the crazy part is, as I'm reading through history, right, and I'm trying to figure this thing out, why are these people ducking this whole Moorish history? But it pulled the book up. This is Carter G. Woodson's book. How many of y'all ever read this book? Most historians know practically nothing about the Negroes in Africa prior to their enslavement. But they'll say, well, we're not from Africa. Where your lineage from? Your lineage got to go back somewhere. Well, our lineage come from here in America. How your lineage come from America when America wasn't called America? Let me make this clear. I'm making it clear. How could your lineage come from America when America was not America? Do y'all know what happened in 1776? Do y'all know anything? Do they talk about these things? I'm from Philadelphia. How could, listen to me one more time. How could your lineage come from America when it wasn't called America? What are you talking about? How far back are y'all going, to Indians? And then if you want to talk about that, if I'm wrong about anything, what part of America are we talking about? Give me 1 second. I know this is complicated for some of y'all. It's very simple. This is in Chicago. That's called the Plaza of America, of the Americas. This is in Chicago, people. The Plaza of the Americas. Which America are we talking about? That's all the American flags right there. Yeah, they got a lot of them. They got Haiti in there. They got, I forgot what their blue one is, but they got Brazil in here. That's the flags of America. So I want to know. See, this is what y'all don't like. Y'all think I be attacking people when I'm really asking a simple question. Let me move this out the way so y'all can see this. Give me 1 second. Let's move the banner. He be in there feeling. So this is the flags of America right there. And if every, I know y'all probably never even saw this when you was in Chicago, but it's right there. So what is the flag of America? That's semantics. No, it's not. I'm just showing you something. Give me 1 second. How many people ever went to Chicago and saw this? I'm in a winner. I'm dead a winner with this mug on. It says the Plaza of Americas, right? So is it the United States he's talking about? Because if it's America, all this is America. This is basic civics 101. Plaza of Americas. Y'all can look it up. Y'all like to go to Google, right? See, truth hurts. But that's the flags of America right there. So Canada is America. Jamaica, Puerto Rico, all the islands, the Americas. All America. So America is a continent. But if y'all was very conscious to what's going on, if you were conscious, right, you would see that the FBA flies the red, white, and blue, which is the Europeans. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that the red, white, and blue represents the European nations? Did y'all know that? Oh, y'all didn't know that. Oh, y'all should get some civics books. Ask them, what does the white stripes represents and the red stripes represents? Straight up. Come on the feed, y'all. Let's go. Let's have this conversation. What does the white stripes represent in the red stripes? So how could that be an American flag? It's not. I'm just being real with you. It's the United States banner. And they got their independence in all of 1776 and right in Philadelphia, the old capital in Philadelphia, where I'm from. And they were not called black people. They were Negroes before that. Wait 1 second. So if they were called Moors, then the Spanish word Negro, then you became a nigger, then you became a black, then you became an African American. This book was bought in Spain. Sufi Negro. This is all in Spanish. This book was bought in Spain. It's all Spanish. Bear with me. Can't make this up. I bought this in Spain. Give me 1 second. Antonio and under the loose. Under the loose. This is where I was at, y'all. The whole book is in Spanish. So how could you be, right? Just bear with me. Bear with me. Told you I got a whole lot of stuff, big. So they didn't call people black back then. Online, you may see them calling people black, but no, not back then. They was calling them Negroes. But negro cebato means black shoe. It refers to an inanimate object. Negro cebato, inanimate object. Negro. So they took you from being the Moor, denationalized you in Philadelphia. I know this is a hard pill for some of y'all to swallow, so you can go get your educated scholars on the feed. These people that look just like us are going to put us directly back in slavery. And most of y'all going to go around right along with it. But you'll sit up here saying, oh, you hate nigga. I don't have a hateful bone in my body for nobody. If Tariq called me now, or if any of them call me now, I would sit and talk with them. If they said, yo, Sabir, you want to come over? I would be no problem. Go straight over here and talk with all of them. But y'all don't understand what is really going on, because if you sat in the room with me, I'm going to be like this. So they wouldn't know how. So they will probably be sweating. What is he going to say? So when you start researching this history and finding out that we was involved in slavery, we did. So who, come on, y'all. True Justice, come on the feed. Come on, Rick, come on the feed, bro. Come on, Philly fam, come on the feed. I want to know. Should so-called black people, African Americans, whatever you want to call yourself, because what they do, they use certain words to escape certain things. We don't want to talk about, we're not Moors because the Moors had slaves. Oh, we're not Negroes anymore, but we're black people. We don't want to be linked to that because they had slaves. Negro, you had slaves too. You just switched. You know what it sounds like? A person that's running from something and they have an AKA that they use to actually escape something that they're running from. You can't run from this, B. And this is why the European is laughing at you. Now, I welcome everybody to the feed. I keep saying this to y'all. The link is right there. Welcome. I know this is not the conversation y'all want to hear. You want to hear the passive. Yes, but they owe us. Just cut the check. Just cut the check. Yo, man, listen. This is hilarious to me, bro. So let's move forward. So Carter G. Woodson said in his book, now I showed y'all the Americas before I end this, right? Y'all got this clear, this very clear, right? So America is a continent. So this is the flags. And if you go to Chicago, y'all should visit there. If I'm out there in the dead of winter, y'all could have went there and saw the flags of America. But the crazy part is they would literally, I'm going to be real with y'all, they will sit here and justify why that's pseudo, that's fake. I'll be like, yo, and y'all just go for that motherfucker without no proof? They will literally, I'm showing you something that says the flags, the plaza of flags of America. All of this is America, right? But you would sit there and they will let these people get on the feed and tell you some crazy stuff. Yeah, man, but I seen Tariq Nasheed. He's really fighting for the people. He's fighting for the people, brother. He's telling the truth. No, not with the Star Spangled Banner, G. Not with the Star Spangled Banner. So let me explain this to y'all. So I'm going to explain this to y'all how this may go. Maybe y'all get it if you're mature enough. So you always put up, when you see other nations sit with nations, they put their flags up, right? With the United States banner. That's when you see the Moroccan flag, you believe that this is, which, you believe like this whole United States thing. But if you even read books like this, just bear with me, because all of this is right in front of your face. But we ignore this. We ignore all of this because we like to feel good. What up, brother Rick?
What's good, guy?
I am good,
How you
man.
feeling?
Trying to do this before my daughter wake up. But this is no, it's all good. But is that
Doing
Latif?
daddy roll.
Yeah, I'm in Latif. What up, bro?
Peace.
Oh, damn. We
Hey.
got the mighty mother freaking 25, 30 years ago more, boy. I gotta pull all these Moors back out. I gotta pull these Moors back out. Let me tell you, this is one of the, if you want to know the history, I told you about Johanna. I told you about these brothers.
Yeah, I ain't seen Johanna in a minute, bro.
Vegas. He's still around. He's in
Yeah,
Vegas.
I know.
But when family things come up, right? You got to be dealing with your family, bro. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Shafiq, his daughter's older now. It's like you see, like we had children. Our children were young when we was doing this, B.
Yeah.
Our children were young, and now I started all over. You saw my young son when I was in Philly, so I started all over again. But
we go back. A lot of people don't know that.
25, almost 30 years ago.
And our experience, it's like we should actually be on here so they can really see what's going on in the Sixth Church.
Tell me about it. Yes, baby. I left it there. Please don't open it up. My daughter just woke up. Don't open it up. Get your phone. But the crazy part is, like, when we used to do all this city council meetings and challenging these people, we did all of this crazy stuff, bro. Like, y'all have no idea what we were doing at that time. And like I never stopped. Johanna be like, yo, Johanna funny. He'd be like, yo, bro, I got family. I gotta raise these kids. It's like you go through this, man. Like, it was a lot of great people that was doing this, bro. There's still people that's here, and I love it when I come home and I see Shafiq and I see Latif. I see everybody there. Yo, what up? You know what I mean? But we never stop doing what we doing. And this whole new wave, this thing with Tariq Nasheed, what he's doing, he's dividing the people, and people don't even get it, bro.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm dealing with Tariq.
You
Nah.
follow me? Latif and
Yeah.
I, we used to sit in these so-called Indian meetings, brother. Like, y'all don't even understand. Before y'all started talking about these things, we were in these places sitting with them. Look, somebody said I'm
As the
amazing.
young boy say, early.
Huh? Hold up. Somebody said I'm a Mason. Like, that's an insult. Let me explain this to you.
Yeah,
I
but they
was
don't even
born my
understand
mother.
that they can't even break the word down. Like,
They can't even break
you
that word
know
down,
what's going
brother.
on with
Tell him.
that.
I'll let Latif do this, brother. I'll let
I
him
was
kill him.
born my mother's son.
I was born a mother's son. That's what they don't even get. They think this is the
What's
whole.
that?
They think that this is some type of you take. Oh, nigga, we walk freely with our feathers. Our feathers was never tied down. Never.
I'm getting a lot of feedback. It's a lot of echo. What do I need to do to cut it?
Turn something down that you have. You got two things on.
That's why, baby.
Turn one
Yeah.
off. Okay, turn one
Gotcha.
off. So Mason means my son. We are born mother's son. It's not a man out here that does not have a navel. And this is how you can tell black people getting their heads, man.
Man, you know they have buried in the dark north corner.
Oh, say it again, bro. They was where? Don't
Buried
listen.
knocked upside the head and buried in the dark north corner.
And you guess what? There's a north corner in mother freaking Philadelphia. People don't even know about it. They don't even know nothing about City Hall, bro. We can take you directly into Philadelphia and show you the dude. They don't even understand the cornerstone of this, brother. But go ahead, Latif. Unmute your mic. You gotta let me unmute your mic, bro. Unmute your mic, Latif. He's still talking. Latif. He gotta unmute his mic. Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic, Latif.
Yeah, I just did it.
Good.
All right. So the old school, I heard, I did it.
You good?
We hear you.
Go ahead. We hear you.
Okay. Now, old school has told me, because that's what we deal with. Our old heads bring us into this. Because I'm still getting this a lot of feedback.
You got two
New
things
York
on.
sets the pace, because we was
off.
talking about New York earlier, but Philly is on top of the clock.
Yep.
And people are seeing that. People are going to see that surely, very soon.
Let me say this. I hope Asiatic Supreme come on his feed too. And he said, here come, and this dude right here said the fuckery. This is the crazy. No, you're the fuckery because you scared to come on his feed. Any of you cats, of you just bring it.
All you do is cut them.
No, that's all they gotta do is come on the feed. But this is the thing about it though.
Just cut them.
We use all of these
terms. Willie, he doesn't
terms.
understand.
But let me explain this to people. All of these, let me tell you, Latif, my daughter and my son was born, right? My children are put down as Asiatics. What the hell they put down as their race? I can show you the documents. When my children were born, you saw it, didn't you, Rick? You saw it. When it's race, Asiatic. And when I travel overseas on my paperwork, they don't think that you can't go in and not put none on that paper. When they ask you your nationality, you know what my nationality says on my paper? American Moor. You know what they do with that paper? They keep the paper. They keep it. So what feed Asiatic Supreme? Let's go. Because if you really want to talk to somebody who know the history, brother. And if I gotta show you, I'll show you my child's birth record. It says Asiatic. So how the hell we use all these terms and terminologies and talking about I'm the original man and I'm God and the black man is God? Ain't no black man is God because black is not an ancient word. How could you be a 5%er and don't even understand what it means? You a 5%, 5% of what? This is the crazy part. No idea. Go ahead.
Like you said, just when they start calling you black.
Exactly.
Because you got to go back and think about the things that they was calling you before that.
Thank you. And this is the thing about our people. We don't want the real conversation, bro. And it's black people that say, don't bring these people over. I'm not hostile to nothing. I will sit with anybody and flow with them. But you can't talk about I'm Asiatic and Supreme and then turn around, call your name Supreme, and then turn around and say it's white supremacy. I don't feel inferior to nobody, brother. That don't even make sense.
Bro, where you get the name from?
Huh?
Where you get the name from if you don't know what it stands for?
Because people love prestige and people love titles. That is the key. People love prestige and
So
titles.
what is it? I'm a quit. No.
No, go ahead, brother. Go. This is open. I will hope Supreme come on here too.
No, he had to go in a little old book, right?
Say that again.
Or he been listening to Farrakhan. He been listening to Farrakhan and everybody else, and then put something together.
This is what these cats do. This is what they do, and I'm gonna share something with you, brother. Bear with me. I'm gonna show you something how crazy this is. In Carter G. Woodson's book, which most of these dudes don't even know, right? About his book, Carter G. Woodson said, "Look at this. Can't make this up, bro. Can you see what I have on my screen about the Negroes who own slaves?" Carter G. Woodson said, "Look at this."
Oh, yeah.
Carter G. Woodson said this in his book. Most of them don't even know about Carter G. Woodson's book, The Negro in Our History.
You also got to think, bro. They're gonna say they're gonna try to say that they had slaves that saved the people.
Hey,
But
Latif,
they
I'm
were
gonna mute
treating
you.
them just as bad.
I have feedback on your feed, brother Latif. You got to turn something down. But Carter G. Woodson said this in his book, and it's not about. Look at this. He talked about in South Carolina. You see this? South Carolina, a Negro, St. Paul Parish, South Carolina's what was said to have 200 slaves and wife, son-in-laws. Like, wait a minute, a free Negro known by men of all classes. Macon, Georgia. This is insane. But we're not arguing. We're not having this type of conversation. She just woke up. So she just said that. So this is what it is, right? Nobody wants to have this real conversation right here. They don't want to talk about this because you know why? You're going to have to pay reparations to these people. Oh, no. Right? So let me show y'all this. How about talk about this? It's too much reading right here. I asked a couple of elders, have they ever heard of this book? They said no. How you don't know? I just put it in the freezer. What you call it? Cauliflower back. This is Carter G. Woodson too. How we don't know about Carter G. Woodson's works? Why are we not having a conversation? You know what they'll say? He was he's pseudo. It's pseudo. They'll say it's pseudo. And this is the crazy part about our people. I'm an FBA 50. Who cares about this? If you're a real person, come on my feed, Supreme. Come on the feed, brother. Come on the feed. You can't, you are just like Lord Jamal. Y'all out of your damn minds talk about you FBA. How are you FBA? Give me the lineage of FBA. I told you before. Hands up. If you can tell me what your lineage is, I will join the FBA. You ain't got to type nothing, brother. Just come on the feed and tell me what your lineage is. Let's post this up here one more time. Give me your lineage, because I'm pretty sure your lineage is going to go right back to Africa, or it's going to link you to an Indian tribe, right? Blackfoot, Nanaco, Cherokee, whatever which one. It's going to link you back. So come on the feed, brother. Hit the link. This is how you shut these dudes up. But you 5%er. I am a 5%er. I'm 5% of the people who know the truth and will tell it. I am a 5%er. So if you're a 5%er, brother, you don't, show your mathematics, brother. Come on the feed. How could you go backwards and talk about you came from Father God Allah? Clarence 13X. Who did Clarence 13X get his information? Do you really want to go there? I went to there. I was in Harlem. I went to the
we got our lesson, by the way.
Huh? Say that again?
I said we got our lesson, by the way.
We got our lessons, brother. You don't even realize we got the lessons. That's all you got to do is set it up.
But the lessons are outdated and they are incorrect in most of the like some of a lot of the actual facts. But you got to go into it, and who's really went into it like that? So he shouldn't come out. He shouldn't come out the side of his neck like that. Period.
I don't even think he's real. But I don't even think he's real, brother. I'm gonna be real with you. I think that's the stalker who made a name Asiatic Supreme to make himself feel good, feel good. So if I'm wrong, go get them.
The truth will emerge, bro. Because that's what we deal with. So
look, Africans sold their own. Yes, they did. So if
yes,
have
they
you ever seen
did.
the documentary of Prince Among Slaves? Did you ever see that documentary, bro?
Prince Among Slaves.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see the documentary. I saw one where in Benin, they were apologizing because they had sold their own into slavery, and they had some sort of ceremony. This is years back.
In this book,
Yeah.
though,
I got him as one of my icons on our Pinterest.
the Moor, Abdul Rahman,
Indeed. We had him in the New Africa Center.
right? So
Yeah.
watch this. I'm gonna show you something. So when people are truly honest with themselves, brother, they wouldn't hide this stuff from nobody, right? Now watch this. I see it. They should show this film for They should show this for Juneteenth. Give me 1 second. Listen to this. 1 second.
Take your time.
I was Prince Among Slaves. A 60-minute documentary tells the story of an African prince who was enslaved in Mississippi in the late 18th century.
I'm great clocky, bro. Clocky.
I was born Abdul Rahman. My father was Sori, king of Futajalon.
Many years ago, on the west coast of Africa, I was saved by an African prince.
You're saying my prince actually is an African prince.
Ayohalahu, Al-Habib,
Al-Habib,
Al-Qari.
They had a constitution. They had laws. This was a very sophisticated society.
Someone brought up in Futajalon believes that on the day you're born, God knows and numbers every day of your life.
Numbers by his own people.
And this fate, however cruel it seemed to him, was part of a divine plan.
It dawned on him that he is no longer a prince. He's no longer a warrior. From that point onwards, his dignity was based on his ability to master the circumstances that he was in.
Isabella. I want you to show her how we work the fields here in Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
And where did you learn to read Arabic?
I learned as a boy in Timbo and Timbuktu.
What?
Finally, through near providential circumstances, he negotiates his freedom with the ruler of the country that holds him captive. His royal status is recognized in the land that enslaved him.
This was a man who has a lot of faith and he's committed to his principles, but he knows how to get what he wants from the system.
In order to do that, he has to tell a story that makes sense to the people he's talking to. So we don't.
That's a good point. What she just said. If you Asiatic, how could you be black? How could your race? If your race is Asiatic, right?
Absolutely.
That don't even make sense. That's dope as hell, bro. But let me say, this is the crazy. This is why they go to the dumb people. Like, and I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna get blunt. They go to dumb people. They go to people that just be like, don't ask no questions. I ain't gonna ask nothing. I'm just gonna let them talk. How could you be Asiatic and be a black person at the same time? Which one are you? Because the race is Asiatic, right? Then how could your race be black? Or then what's the nationality of that?
It's in the words, blood. It's in the words.
They playing semantics. No, they playing
semantics. Yeah. Okay.
One thing Karen said to me the other day, she said it would think it was Reggie. It was Reggie. I was outside because I don't remember half of these cats. He said nomenclatures, right?
Nomenclature.
How they don't want to use those terms, but they use it because black is an Anglo-Saxon word.
Please tell me not talking about Reggie from Sarnetta's network.
Yes. So Sid is a Sarnetta too. So how could you sit here and use a European term when black is actually an Anglo-Saxon? Anybody can look it up. Anybody is bigger than slavery, but we weren't slaves. If you want to talk about being bigger than slaves, slavery applied to Europeans anyway.
Of course. I mean, it's in the name. It's like
in the
name. People make it more complex than what it actually is. Instead of breaking the word down, like with us, it's second nature. We've dealt with etymology over time. We put these 10,000 hours in multiple things. So sometimes when we come to people, we come to them knowing this stuff, and we thinking they might link on. But we got a lot of NPCs around here. They don't catch on. It's not in their whatever they've dampened their cognitive measures to, they can't grasp. So and we got a lot of dudes with cognitive dissonance, like this brother here, Asiatic, whatever.
I told him he
doesn't
come
know
on the
who
feed.
he
I'm
is.
not against that, brother. I told him he come on the feed. Like this is what I said.
But the reason he won't is right here. It's like you can't get no closer than this unless we meet, and that's not going to happen right now. So this is the place. This is the platform we meet.
Exactly.
Period.
So the crazy part, we sold each other. That's why I said, how many of y'all ever heard of the Kuma Malinke or Sandiata Kita? I asked this
and we still do it now.
How many of y'all heard of this? This brother, I'm going to show you something in here. And the other book was Carter G. Woodson.
I'm here for the listening.
This is the original human rights charter, bro. The Mandine Charter. We can stop selling each other. But bear with me. I'm gonna let y'all see the movie, another part of this particular movie. Yasin Bey, better known as Mos Def, did the narration to it. But it's better to read the book, people.
Word.
It's very better to read the book because you'll actually get the details in it. Okay, so bear with me. Watch this. Let me play this one right here. Y'all should show this. Oh, watch this.
Stacked like cords of firewood inside the ship's dark hold, Abdul Rahman and 170 other slaves crossed 3,000 miles of ocean.
Documentary is you're really documenting an event that occurred. And so you're trying to give as much truth, as much accuracy, as much in-depth understanding of what the people are going through, but also the context of that experience.
It's a great story. It's a story that I wanted to learn more about, to be able to tell my friends or family and close relations. And I was like, well, if this is like known, why isn't it known more?
I first learned about the Prince Among Slaves story when I got a call from the executive producer, Alex Croneman. And he told me the basic premise of the concept, and I was really intrigued by it. And then he sent me the book, and I was really hooked by the entire vision of it.
I was born Abdul Rahman. My father was Sori, king of Fujijalon. Dimbo is a town of 9,000 souls. Fruit trees offer their generous bearings. The land's holy men hold great prestige. Their faith is not easily matched.
You come on!
The nature of how he came to be in that circumstance is so violent and ugly and unnecessary that alone can discourage the strongest of personalities.
You think we have problems, but I mean, I wonder how many of us today could have survived that. That's how I look at it. Put it that way.
There's that old saying that you're not what they call you, but what you answer to. And it speaks to that notion of having your own identity.
Your circumstances is a challenge to your will. It does not determine your will. It does not determine the outcome of your life. It is a challenge to you.
Make a salon.
Regardless of his circumstance, or the circumstances that were thrust upon him, he had a very clear sense of his own value as a human being that transcended his status as a royal.
That's important. You want to feed them, brother? You want to talk about? You can't say you can't on here to talk about reparations, brother. If you're not on the feed, I'm not going to keep reading your comments. This is the thing. I'm not going to keep reading your comments. This is the thing about reparations, and I said this a billion times over. Reparations is for when nations.
Moderated. Just moderated.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm no nonsense. I
You know what I
just cut
mean?
him until he steps up on the feed and you know what I mean and acknowledges self. You know what I'm saying? If he you know what I'm saying, if he's doing what he's saying he's doing, then step up. You know what I'm saying? Voice yourself, blood. You know what I mean?
But this is the thing, brother. Now, I'm not a 5%er like that, but I damn sure know that when you called upon, right, you got to do what? You got to do your drawings, right? You got to know your math, right?
No, yeah, I mean, if they question you on it, you got to know your mathematics. Period.
So I'm not here to beat my brother up either, but
and it shouldn't even be. It's not even about that.
No, it's just that we got to start spreading this out. Let me show them this. This is what I did, brother Latif. The year my mother passed on Noble Drew Ali's birthday in 2008, right?
My condolences.
No, that was 2008. You know.
Word.
So you know, look, Washington, January 24th, 2008.
Yeah.
That wasn't recently. So all of this.
No. Listen. No. You bet. Listen.
Back and forth with these cats over here that the conscious people duck this information. I did this back in 2008. Didn't even bury my mother. Spoke at University of District of Columbia. How many of y'all knew that, right? But wait a minute. Look at the top. Reparations 101. First name is here, Sabir Bey. But y'all don't know about this because the black conscious people block it from you. So let's go back a little further so y'all can see.
I remember a brother from in Cobra.
In Cobra, right? Hold on.
I remember we talked to them when we was at the crib.
Exactly. But they don't understand this, brother. So
they didn't understand it then.
Look, that's me, 2008, January 24th. I'm speaking on reparations. So why do people think that I just walked into this?
Again.
Why?
If they're not considering that, I remember we spoke earlier about nomenclature. People don't understand that they're using words that's been made up by Albions as as ancient. Like, you know, we talked about America, Africa. Africa's a Latin word that just means the land. So, I mean, if they can't relate to this whole black persona, then how and you're not lawfully a person under that adjective, how can you get reparations if you're not even recognized as a human, as a being, as a natural being of the planet?
Exactly. But brother, let me tell you, Asiatic Supreme, brother, Allah be my witness, brother. I am not jumping on you. I'm not.
No. Yeah, no, cipher, God.
You are my brother. You should know. Y'all talk about this. Y'all love to hear this roasting thing, right? That Tariq keeps selling y'all that pipe dream. Take this as a little lightweight roast. Since y'all want to keep saying roast.
Indeed.
It's only to make you stronger, brother, and to challenge people who don't show y'all anything. That's who you should have. The people who don't show you stuff, that just say things. And I'm showing you back in 2008, I was speaking on reparations, and I'm in a room with two attorneys. These are two attorneys that's in the room with me. Those brothers that's on side of me, one is from Cobra, that's one in the black shirt. This is one right here, UNIA. These brothers are they attorneys. And I'm sitting back in 2008 and I'm explaining to them back then, Latif, what it is. I said, and I spoke to a dude that was in a bar. He was actually going to take the bar. He was in law school. And I said, that facial expression is right there. He was in the back. And I knew he had locks. I can remember like it was yesterday. He had locks in his hair, not him, but it was another brother. And I said, brother, we need to have reclamations, not reparations. And I said this to Dominique DePrima also, right? It just went in one ear and out the other ear.
See, and all you're dealing with is information. This is not emotion. This is not emotion. A lot of people got that mixed up right now. They hear the information. That information happens to be the truth, and because of cognitive dissonance, they have an anger towards it or disdain towards it, and can't articulate it like you are. So they get angry at you. We got a world in a narcissist right now, bro.
Brother, this thing is so freaking crazy. Like I asked y'all, I had two people, Latif, that said they would put up $500. One dude said $500 if Tariq actually had me on his feet, or we go back and forth. And then there was another dude said, I got the 500. I would love to see that, bro. And then I said, we'll do it. We give it away for charity. Think about that.
Okay. I mean,
I think how serious I'm with this, because I know these people. Latif knows when I was doing radio back in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, I did the me and Dugal Law did the commercial.
Damn right, I forgot y'all did the commercial for me.
That was my voice.
The theme song to all the freaking civil.
Yeah.
But this is the crazy part. I'm just looking at it. Like I said, reclamations, people, is what we need. And then on top of that, do you know that California is in a deficit, brother? Did you know that?
Yeah, I saw your earlier
$1 billion
video. Yeah, I saw that.
38. How? So what they're going to do?
It's crazy right now.
Brother, you have
it's
no idea.
crazy right now, bro.
The general fund. So basically, if you talk about taxes, you're going to be actually paying it. You're going to pay reparations. The general fund, people, look it up. I'm dead serious. So it's not that I'm against it. I just want people to ask these questions to these people, because Tariq is rallying all y'all up for a setup, nigga. Like, come on down to DC, y'all. We're gonna do a shingding. We're gonna do a shingding down this joint. Let's come on down now. Come on down. Let's come on down. You think I don't?
That's crazy, bro. I mean, the laws in Cali right now are nutty too.
All of it, brother. But the
children and like it's and then just to resonate to the brother, like he got to understand this is in the lessons. A lot of the lessons have their validity. They got their validity. You can apply them right now. People causing trouble amongst the righteous people. It's been going on for some years.
Look, you don't even realize what I just said.
And one, this is another key for y'all. This is another gem for y'all. A little bit off the path is far off the path. If I'm starting with a 1/4 inch and my lines need to be parallel, if I'm off an 1/8 or a 16th of an inch when I begin, imagine where I'm gonna be at the end.
I forgot he's a carpenter, y'all. For the record, he's speaking carpenter stuff to y'all too. He's actually a carpenter.
we're here to fill the space. Because it's a lot of space and it's a lot of layers. It's a big layer cake. We got a big layer cake right here. And it just go ahead, bro.
No, I'm just laughing at him. I'm reading this comment. So I put that up just to get y'all to come over here so I can educate y'all. That's the whole key. And I'm still on path with it. So he said the reparations, the government pays us reparations. What government? Which government are we referring to? This is where the civics part come in. I can pull this up too. I'm asking my brother Asiatic Supreme. Don't try to get it for free. Y'all should set it up wherever you located at, and I'll come speak on it. Which government are we talking about? He said the government. Which government are we referring to? I need to know. Which government are we talking about? Somebody got a child in the background, boy. They doing a lot of talking. That's you, Rick?
Yeah, that's my great nephew, man.
Okay, that's what's up. So what's up, great nephew?
What? 7.
Hey, what is the name?
7.
7?
7.
As in 7.
7.
Wow.
Yes, it's
That's
love.
crazy. So it
It's
shouldn't even
love.
take him that long. It should even, hey, what's up, Seven? So it shouldn't even
He
take him
can't hear
that
you,
long.
but yeah.
It shouldn't even take him that long to tell you what government are we talking about. Now, y'all see it on the screen, right? You see how important when I was on Dominique the Prima show, I said we need to get educated on this, and she said, "No, let us get the money. Let us get the money, and then we get educated." I said, "Yo, what
Look
the
at the turn on TV.
did she literally just say that?" So hold up. For FBA, the U.S. government. He said the U.S. government. How is that going to work? How do you know? Is it the U.S. government? This is the weird part. And this is not semantics, brother. I need you to hear me out. No, he said, no, he would say that. They say it's semantics and stuff like that. No, they don't even want, they don't know what civics. They don't know what civics are. He said civics. They be like, nigga, what's civics? I don't know what civics are. So let me give him this. I'm gonna show you because I don't want to put on the screen, Latif, but I would have to go through a whole process. So this says the United States government, the central government, federal government, right? You got different forms of the government. Which government are we talking about? Let me read this. Let me read this off, Toy. Our government in Washington, D.C. has a number of different names, right? It is called the United States government, the national government, the central government, or the federal government. Wait a minute. Hold up. The national government, central government, federal government, United States government. Our Constitution is a contract between the people of the federal government and of the states. Make it make sense. This is from a civil service test. Civil service test. So the whole damn FBA need to be paying me to do their research, and the ADOS need me to do that. So when you sit there, even this is the weird part. I sit back and look at this. If they have a law dictionary, you can look all these things up. Which one is it? Is it this? Which one? How are you going to do it? How are you going to challenge? Why do you think they're laughing? They said, well, they gave the Japanese, that's a nationality. Well, they gave the Jews, no, they had to be Polish, Czechoslovakians, Germans. They had to be something. That's the nationality, right? But that's when you start understanding the war. Nobody went to war with black people. This is the crazy. Now, this is the weird part because somebody said something about the Moors, right? Yeah, the Moors, but y'all don't want to talk about the Moors, though. No, you're fighting because your black scholars have you fighting, talking about we're not Moors when we can show you that we are Moors. We can show you that we were denationalized in Philadelphia, right in good old Philadelphia.
Facts.
Crazy how people talk about reparations. If someone called you what those people were called, they want you to fight. You see, you fight. So if you're going to explain what reparations, not restitution. We all go to court, man. Restitutions is like an injury or wrong done. That's a legal term. And don't let these people say, well, we don't use the white man's terms. Like you using it. You said restitution. So if it's not restitutions, then what is it? Then if it's reparations, then reparations when nations fight one another. That's all you gotta do. Look it up. Reparations when nations fight. So who won the war with a black nation? There were no black nations. I'm with y'all. Believe me, I'm with you. But we gotta put it in. I don't even know anymore, Latif. I'm so done with these people, man. This is the weirdest.
It's a hard thing, but you know, I can still reference the lessons on that. Like we talking to children who haven't had the right food yet. So if they haven't had the right food, they can't. They like we dealing with people who have put it this way. They messing themselves up from the rooter to the toot. If you mess something up from the root, what kind of tree you gonna have? What kind of tree you gonna have? So
out of everything I just said, look what he just posted up here. Out of everything, you can tell these grown black people don't listen. He said he's 50 something, 53. You can tell out of everything I just said, he did not once say what United States are we talking about. This is the craziest thing, brother. You should do a one-on-one with me, brother. I ain't gonna lie, brother. I am not even gonna lie. This mug
That's
said,
all it's gonna take. You need to be educated. I mean, it's
yeah,
not
Ephraim,
even a knock. You know what I'm
no. Ephraim said he don't even get. He still didn't get it. He's 53 years old and still don't get it. This is what we're dealing with. You know why? Because they like these people to yell at him. Maybe you need to call Lord Jamal on him. Go get Lord Jamal and we can talk.
saying? He's gonna cut them out. He's gonna cut them out.
Maybe you need to go get Lord Jamal, somebody from the 5%ers. Let me get a real 5%er. I told you I'm sarcastic. I'm sorry, I'm from Philly too. But the crazy part is, like, I literally just said all of this to say it's like a waste, B.
I
This
put
is
it
so,
in the chat for him to read it.
this is crazy.
I put
And
it
I
in.
literally
Yep.
said all of this. He didn't say, let me get a dictionary, law dictionary, something to see what Kabir Bey is talking about. Let me see what he's talking, because you got to even understand what the United States. What is the United States? United States is DC, people, for the record.
Absolutely. 10 square
United States
miles.
is Washington, D.C. It's DC.
That's it.
Simple.
That's in my radius.
This is insane. And I'm really trying to speak plain as I can, brother. I'm not using big words. That's why you keep me catching. I'll stop myself and like, no, let's keep it right here. And I'm really trying to figure it out, but I can't keep dumbing myself down to make you feel good. I can't.
Well, bro, you know we've been asking you that question, right, for the longest.
Say that again.
Why?
You say, why do I dumb
You
it
know we've
down?
been asking you why.
Can't share your
Yeah,
pearls.
I get it. Yeah, you
Listen to
can't
what
sort your pearls amongst swine.
you can't. You really can't. I want the crazy part is I want the big wigs. I don't want these dudes. I want the people that y'all listen to that don't show you anything and sell y'all this pipe. This sounds like a
Yeah,
pass.
Well, you know,
people
you
in
know,
high
we know
places.
that they ain't gonna come. They
Yo, this
not
is
gonna come.
Again, bro. Exactly, bro. They're not gonna come. Telling you.
weird, man. Like, I'm really trying to,
Even if
dude.
you feel it, they won't come.
They'll talk smack when I get off of here. Say, well, that nigga arrogant. No, nigga, I'm just tired of the bull. I'm not nothing arrogant about me. I'm just like,
No, you use what they're using right now. Unapologetically you. Unapologetically truth. I mean, how you gonna argue the truth? When you're dealing with hearsay, you're dealing with what you was told. You're not looking into it. And then you come and trying to, prove what you don't look into. Only what you was told. You have no ground.
yo, bro, this stuff is it's funny to me. Let me show you something else. Do you know that W.E.B. Du Bois, what he said about if you working for these people? Let me see if I can pull this up. W.E.B. Du Bois was talking about anybody in any position. He talks about how you always subject to the white man. And a lot of these dudes are, whether y'all want to believe it or not. Let me see if I can find that page.
Man. I remember
Hold up. Let's show this one right here.
Go ahead.
No, that's not this one. No, this is not the one I'm looking for. The country. Oh, here. This is one right here. This is in Carter G. Woodson's book too. Look what it says right here, Latif. Let me see if I can blow this up for y'all. Bear with me. What'd that say? He got the Asiatic civilization. Wait a minute. Asiatic, the whole planet, right, is Asia. Why would that be in his book? Why would that be in Carter G. Woodson's book, The Negro in Our History? And then ask some of these black scholars about that book. Carter G. Woodson, W.E.B. Du Bois and them, man, them brothers was on it, homie, hard body, but they got
they had to be.
Oh my God, man. This is what I'm feeling like right now. I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is why when you hear me say certain things, honestly, Latif, when you hear me say certain things about bring them, I mean bring them, because that's what I want to have this conversation on. Give me 1 second. I want to play something for you, bro, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I want to play something for y'all, but I gotta shut the door because I want you to hear something. I don't want my daughter to hear this particular part. But if y'all have children, remove the kid. There's only one part that's in there. So give me 1 second. I want you to hear something. This is how I feel. Hey, you got to mute your mic, Rick. Give me 1 second. I love this. I love this track right here. Give me 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
No, she's on a scooter. One second. This is my track right here, bro. I can't make this up. This is my track. Listen to this. Listen to this whole track clearly, y'all.
Fuck, really? Fuck. Yo, man, we going to the studio or what? Yeah, let's go. I keep getting fucking alerts on my phone. Alerts? Yeah, like articles and shit. Eminem completely phones in his verse.
I love this right here. Listen to this track.
You gotta stop looking at that.
This is how I feel about all these conscious people. Let's go.
You know, everybody's been telling me what they think about me for the last few months. Maybe it's time I tell them what I think about them.
This is how I feel. Share it out, y'all. Let's go. Share it out. Let's go. I will never fall. Never ever fall. No, I only got one particular part in here. That's all. Listen.
Gotta concentrate against the clock I race. Got no time to waste, I'm already late. I got a marathoner's pace. Went from addict to a workaholic. Word to Dr. Dre and that first marijuana tape. Guess I got a chronic case. And I ain't just blowing smoke. This is in your mama's face. I know this time Paul and Dre, they won't tell me what not to say. And know me and my party days have all pretty much parted ways. You swear to God I forgot him, that got it, made not afraid. One last time for Charlemagne. If my response is late, it's just how long it takes. Shit, my fucking radar, I'm so far away. These rappers are like Hunger Games. 1 minute they're mocking Jay. Next minute they get this stuff amigos, so they copy Drake. Maybe I just don't know when to turn around and walk away. But all the hate, I call it walk on Watergate. I've had as much as I can tolerate.
This is me right here.
Tired of waiting, I done lost my patience. I can take all of you motherfuckers on it once. You want it shady? You got it.
I will never fall. I love this. Light them up, y'all. Give it up. Light them up. Watch you gonna go through Lord Jamal.
Somebody tell Button before I stab, he better fascinate or have his body back. It's if the closest thing he's had to hit to smacking bitch. And don't make me have to give it back to academics. Say this shit is trash again. I'll have you twisted like you had it when you thought you had me slipping at the telly. Even when I'm getting brain, you'll never catch me with a thought. Lacking red, he ain't sitting like this on his last. Oh, you better go back and listen. You know me better. Thinking I slow a let up, call it track, cause it's a total setup. Hoping that you rappers falling that. Race that hold your head up. Kathy Griffin stacking ammunition, snatch a clip and cock it back on competition. This is how I shot ahead. Gabby Gifford, my attack is vicious. Jack the Ripper back in business.
Lord Jamal
nothing. I see why you call yourself a Jamal. Bitch, it's not just cause you lack attention. It's because you worship the 12 balls. You're sacrilegious. If you're gonna critique me, you better at least be as good or better. Get all the hood, sweater, whatever it is to help you put together some words. Wanna just do letters to fans, waiting for this moment like that feature when I stole the show. Sorry if I took forever.
Like the feature when I stole the show. To this track, watch this like this. Watch what he say.
Listen.
This is hip hop, no matter what y'all say. I love this. Listen.
Just remember, I was here before you, and I'll be here after you. Make you running for you. Detractors, I'ma have to. A pitchfork with a corkscrew. Just what the doctor ordered. Revenge is the best medicine. Increase the dose from Lisa Motion and tell the Grammys to go and fuck themselves. They suck the blood from all the biggest artists like some leeches, so they nominate them. Get them there, get a name to MC to show. Every parasite needs a host.
Need a host.
They give album of the year to somebody that no one's ever even heard of. All I know is I wrote every single word of everything I ever murdered. Time to separate the sheep from goats. And I got no faith in your writers, I don't believe in ghosts. When rap needed it most, I was that wing in the prayer. Here comes a peak and a hope, the B-I-R-D in the air. Somewhere some kid is bumping this probably lip things in the mirror. That's what I'm doing it for, the rest I don't really even care. But you would think I'm carrying an Oxford dictionary in my pocket. How I'm burying these artists on a scale of church. I don't believe in ghosts. When rap needed it most, I was that wing in the prayer. Oxford dictionary, a peak and a hope, the B-I-R-D in the air. Somewhere some kid is bumping this probably lip things in the mirror. That's what I'm doing it for, the rest I don't really even care. But you would think I'm carrying an Oxford dictionary in my pocket. How I'm burying these artists on a scale that turns your minus plus this variance. That's hardly in with Gary is. You probably can compare me to your cause, cause I'm just barely getting started. In bars, Lord Jamar, you better leave me the hell alone, or I'll show you another clone. Walk up in this house, you won't.
All right.
Put my feet up and just stay my head home like along here. Clown, don't tell me about the culture. I inspire the Hobsons, the Logics, the Coles, the Sean's, the Chaos, the 5-9, the low. Across the world, 50 Cent, you the swat, piss and moan, but I'm not gonna fall, get you.
Let's go, family. If you got something to say to me, come on the feet. I don't care who you are. This boy said, you would think I'm carrying an Oxford dictionary in my pocket. Like, nigga, he said that's all you do is sit back, spit, and moan. And this is what is happening with our. That's hip hop, no matter which way. If you don't like it, what I said, come on the feed.
The scales.
Yo, this boy, he said it only took time for it comes across my radar. He talked about Charlamagne. He talked about all these cats. And this is academic too. To have Tariq on that show, that was insane for him to say what he said. I'm sitting watching.
Yeah, I never heard that.
Who they? Oh, brother, I'm hip hop all freaking day.
No, I'm saying I never heard that track. I'm not.
That's what I'm talking about.
Big on Eminem, but I know he can get it in when he's dead serious. I like serious rap.
I didn't say Lord Jamal talk shit about
but,
people.
Yeah.
But Lord, a sister, she's on the feed. She said Lord Jamal, which I was in the room with him one time. I would pull a picture up and show you. He's down with this foundational dead American stuff and should know better than that. If you are 5%er, right? How the hell you co-signing that?
Listen,
point. How could you co-sign something as crazy as that? You were supposed to be on your game, B.
Hey, listen. Hey,
I'm just being.
What you gonna do? It's when it's. I think. What's the name said? I mean, he running off and he thinking that this old science is guiding him into what? I mean, like, because I don't think how Lord Jamar talked either.
Look,
but that's
he said so. He's supposed to be a god and dead at the same time. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I can't listen, bro. If it's not right,
ass backwards and vice versa.
I would never do this, brother. I told you, if somebody can explain to me what a black lineage is, I'm fine with it. I'm so fine. Like,
right, and they can't. I mean, you can't. It's like, you know what I'm saying? For us, it's rhetoric, but people still entertain, which people don't even look up the word entertain. KRS use edutain, but people still don't look the words up. All you gotta do is look it up.
Look it up. No, they'll say that's the white man's, but you're using a white man's black.
Again, and that's the silly talk.
So
silly talk.
Wait a minute, babe, because I don't want you to fall. But look at this again. I'm gonna show y'all for y'all latecomers. This is in Chicago. This is called the Plaza of Americas. Look at the flags back. Look at that. So what flag does Tariq Nasheed fly? The red, white, and blue. That we know what the flag red, white, and blue represents. Did anybody ever explain to y'all what the red, white, and blue represents, or what the white represents? European nations. Y'all don't comprehend this yet? Y'all don't get this yet? There it is right there. There go my sister. I hope she come on the feed and talk about it, because she told me about it, but I already knew about it. See, I know things about a lot of these people that y'all don't even know. When she told me that, I said I already know, because I was in a room with Lord Jamal. It ain't like I would sit with him. You notice certain people they only call because they call people that agree with them. I don't call people that agree with me. But if I'm showing you something, then you should go research it your damn self and say, well, damn, right, you're right, Samir, which they will, some of them. But the ones who want to keep this thing where it's at, they're going to keep playing you and they're going to enslave you. Slavery's coming back. It's coming. It's coming back. And a lot of y'all will go right along with it. It's coming.
You will have nothing and you will be happy.
The FBA flag has 1,500 some date. Oh, she's stupid. I'm done with her. So the crazy part is, I don't even know what she was talking about. She said 15. What she say? FBA has a 1,500 some date on it. Oh, it do? Oh, she talking about the date that they got on there. Oh, the date. Oh, I do. The FBA flag, but they carry the red, white, and blue. Tariq flies
Joe ass dude flag. Yeah, I don't dig Tariq.
I know. Listen,
I know his past. I know what he really about.
A lot of them dudes are sitting on his feet. Trust me, they from the FBA. Believe me, they sitting there.
You're vulture too.
They're gonna run back. They're gonna run back to Tariq Sabir's on here talking loud. You were talking smack. Why don't they tell them? Why don't they come on the feed and talk to me? I'm fine. You can come on the feed and talk to me. Oh, I told you I'll set it up tomorrow. And this is not about a like a penis measuring who's better, none of that, because I know that Tariq can't show you anything. He need to hire me as his research team. How about that motherfucking part? Why does everybody keep asking me that I talk about reparations? Don't worry about it. This is the Sabir Base Show. We free willy this motherfucker. This is freestyle. Reparations for when nations fight one another. Reparations is for when nations fight one another. Nobody owes black people reparations. Y'all need to share these videos out and stop playing, man. Come on, B. He said
nobody owes anything to a people who don't lawfully exist.
They don't exist, man. There go my sister right there. She on the feed. She shared it with me. Am I lying, sis? She told me.
Not
She
at
said,
all. It's crazy.
She hit me with this.
Here.
I said, I already know about Lord Jamal. She said, I already know what you feel like. I know what you feel now, Sabir. I said, yeah, I already know these dudes. Lord Jamal know how to reach me. I'm dead serious.
I just can't understand how you can say you're the guys of Earth, and then you turn around and say you are foundational Black American. Like that's a lot. That's a lot to put together and wrap around your brain after learning supposedly all of this information that y'all supposed to be practicing in being a 5%.
Yeah, again,
85% are dead. Y'all supposed to be the 5% that know what time it is. You should be standing on your square.
I think it's show. Again, they standing on lessons from the 60s. Like I had C1 lessons. I know what it says. So, and they're dealing with the words from back then, and they didn't delve deeper, because even John Henry Clark, said, we resonate with the color black, but that doesn't make us who we are. It's not. Exactly. It is what it is. If we use black as a color or an adjective, which it is, and know that your skin is a complexion and not a color, then you would cease to deal with that. And the nature of the gods and earth, from my understanding, overstanding, is when you're dealing with fact, you dispel of the negative.
Hold up, say that again. Repeat that one more time, brother. See how this works? See how the creator works? Repeat that one more time. What you just said about what?
Dealing with the facts. When you're dealing with the facts, all the negative stuff dispels. If I don't show my children, if I don't give my children Burger King, McDonald's, and none of that, then they don't know it to go to.
And that's what we was here to do. And what it is, they had to create a climate to make you hate it. That's why even with Malcolm with the hate produce. What do y'all think this is about? They pay certain people. But when you facts, this is the 8th grade American Civics book from 1988. I'm gonna repeat this again. American Civics book from 1988. Facts, as you know, can always prove true. They can be counted, measured, and documented in some way. Opinions are what people believe. Okay.
Oh, look. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. What?
So you back your facts, you back your opinions up with research. Absolutely. That's it. I'm not telling nobody to follow me, B. Let's have this dialogue. Y'all keep wanting me to talk about. I put reparations up there just to show y'all what to bring the people over. I want the conscious people to come over. I want the Tariq Nasheeds and the people that's ADOSs, and I want them to come over and let's see what nation owes people and why the hell that I'm speaking in Washington, D.C. in 2008 and y'all still didn't get reparations yet? Something ain't right. Let me show you. So y'all should be like, something's not. They've been doing this before we were born. They've been doing this before we were born. How is it that I can go here, right here, and talk about this back then, and we still don't comprehend this. We still don't get this. Right?
It has nothing to do with changing your name. It's about understanding the information.
It's not about
first,
changing your name. Exactly. And this is what people believe.
before you move forward.
You got to
about
know
being yourself. But if you don't know who yourself is, how can you move forward?
You can't. And this is the thing, bro. People think, oh, I would just change my name. No, brother. You have to be. I tell people this all the time. I will sit in any law library anywhere. Philadelphia, I'm going to repeat this again because it sounds like a broken record. In Philadelphia, Latif knows what I'm talking about. Philadelphia Law Library, you can sit in there and rent the room for $50 an hour. $50 an hour in Philadelphia. If everybody was on his feed and said, yo, Sabir, we'll make sure I have Latif there. I have a whole squad and we can film inside Jenkins Law Library in Philadelphia if everybody was really to put up money, because there's sections on reparations inside there. I got a lot of documents when I was in there, bro.
We talking about a little crypt right there.
What? One of these sat in the law library and told you that and actually said, let's do it. If y'all drop me money the way y'all drop these cats money, we can sit in the law library and law be my witness. It will be done literally within 1 day. I can show you this in 1 day. 1 day. I don't even live in Philly no more, but damn it, god damn, I said, what y'all want from me? I'm showing you. I can't do everything, but somebody can come sell you a pipe dream and y'all just rock with it. That's insane. I've been doing this. There it is, right there, the flyer, 2008. I spoke on it, but they'll say, "Oh no, that's that. He gonna talk that Moorish talk." That's what they say. He gonna talk that. No, I ain't even got to talk Moorish talk. My name. Hold up, this is the part, Latif. My name will speak for itself. That's how that works. That motherfucker will speak for itself. So I ain't even got to say nothing about the Moors. I go straight into law. Nothing about the Moors. Strictly right there. That's how powerful the name is. You think that what people do is play dress up, fam. They play dress up to make you look good so you can give them more money.
Yeah, that's reminiscent of that Circle 7 right there.
No, you said Hey, brother, what you wanted to talk about? I talked about it. What part did he miss, my sister? Did we this is the problem. He's like those dudes that like the Dominic DePrima show. Did I not just talk about reparations? Did I not just talk
don't know. Listen, these people don't understand that it is it's many connections to this idea that they have. It's not a it's a poor idea, but it's not a bad idea. And when you're trying to construct things to put them together, you have to understand that it's more to it than saying that you're a slave and you deserve compensation for being a slave. It's more to it than that. And you're not trying to discredit them, but it is a poor idea.
I would never do that. I'm not even here for that.
That's just what it is. It's not a bad idea. It's just a poor idea. They're going about it in the wrong way. This is already your stuff. I'm trying to not go too deep into it, but this is already yours, honey. Like, you have to start there first and understand that the idea of slavery dealt with money because people were considered money. They were considered the highest form of currency. So yes, slavery did exist, but it cannot be wrapped around like that easily, that quickly. And then you say reparations. Like it's just
right. And that's the thing, and people don't even see. This is this. I always get a chuckle out of it because it's like at the end of the day, do people know what's in their bloodline? See, and that's the catch-22 right there. You have a lot of people out here now, and now we live in a society where family members are not really family members. I.e., they are not really related to you by blood. So how could you ask for something, or demand for something that you don't even know what's in your bloodline? So make sense.
Dude, you know the crazy part is, Lee, from like, I know y'all like, I don't even use a microwave. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't. It's bad for you. Negroes want stuff in a microwave. That's what Dominique was saying. Give me the check. Just cut the check. Just cut the check. But I'm giving you stuff to make you think. I went all the way to Harvard, bro. I went to Harvard in wintertime and walked through there and got this. How many of our people know about this? But let me show him this, brother. I keep trying to, he keep typing. I don't know why. I'm not against you, brother. I just want you to come on the feed and talk to me for a minute. And I want you to share this out. But let me just go here for 1 second. I always pull this up. So he's new, y'all. So y'all got to bear with him. Let's go here. Let's go where it says slavery at Harvard. How you going to, what kind of slavery are we talking about? Are we just, I mean, I need to know. Because Harvard had slaves. Okay? Let's blow this up a little bit more. Y'all should be sharing this out to people and saying, okay, this is maybe this is the missing link to what's going on. Look, the enslaved man known as the Moor. This is freaking 134 pages. Do you think that anybody in the FBA is actually researching this? Do you think they're researching this mug right here? No. This is in Harvard. I had to go to Harvard to get this mug. I had to go there and walk through the campus and talk to the people. Yeah, I was in Boston. So when you see stuff like this, you should start reading and finding out who they're talking about. They're talking about the Moors that was enslaved, not foundational Black Americans. They were Moors that was enslaved. This is the crazy part that people don't understand. In Philadelphia, George Washington has a house where slaves was at. On Market Street, and they said if they removed the turbans from their heads and the sandals from their feet, they did it. They did it. You were stripped in Philadelphia, and they're not talking about that though. Your nationality was stripped in Philadelphia. Go do your research.
Commemorated in Philadelphia.
Exactly. So what are we running from? I don't want the Moors and state Africans. The Moors were slaves too. You want to see? Do we want to see that too? I got a lot of documents on that. Oh, hold up. You think I'm playing? This is very famous in Wichita. I was in Malta, right? This is very, very famous, people. The Four Moors Monument in chains, right there. Go look it up. That's in Italy. Go look it up. In 1595. Go look it up. That's all you gotta do is Google the Four Moors. But they say the Moors enslaved Africans. No, brother, y'all have no idea. These black scholars, boy, be doing y'all doo-doo, fam. Doo-doo. But you don't want this because it's a responsibility. That's all you gotta do is Google the Four Moors in chains. When I was in Malta, brother, I could have took a ferry straight over here. But the way my bank account was set up, I wasn't trying to do that right now. But give me 1 second. I'm going to show it to you. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull this up. Give me 1 minute. Right there. In chains. But you don't want this because I'm showing it to you, right? There it is. Go look it up. Go look that up. In chains, the Four Moors Monument. So the Moors was enslaved too, but they was denationalized. The whole process happened around the 1400s. Like when we started falling, when we fell, it was denationalized. So it's not about just your name being changed, but a lot of people have been trying to tell us. Carter G. Woodson was trying to tell us. W.E.D. Boyce was trying to tell us. Noble Drew Ali was telling us. All these people were telling us. But those that got the deep pockets, right, are the ones they pay. They pay the ones with, they got those deep pockets that hold their money in. They pay them to keep us asleep. It's sad, man. I don't even know what else to say, sister. I'm gonna be real with you. Like you said yesterday, it is frustrating to the point that you just want to throw in the towel with our people, fam, because it's not even worth it. You go to the people that that want this though, for real. Because you can go through all these documents, all this information, and you will actually see what happened to us. And the same thing happened back then is happening right now. The same exact thing. The people did not call themselves black people. They were calling it, they were Negroes at that time. From a Moor to a Negro to a nigger into Black, into African American. That's all it is. How could you be conscious and talk about I'm a 5%er and don't even know that? This is crazy. This is insane, B. Insane that we having these types of conversation in 2024. It didn't say, well, I think I'm on the wrong channel. But you want to be on the
channel. And for a lot of the five, I always say I'm not a 5%. I'm of the 5%. They need to check out a book called The Brighter Light with Larry Bay and see the intricate relationship between Noble Drew Ali, the minister, and it's a couple others in there, but it's called The Brighter Light from Larry Bay. They can check that out.
It's crazy, brother. To me, honestly, like, I don't even know what these people are going to do. Good luck with getting the reparations, I guess. I'm gonna be real with you. Good luck.
I mean, even to deal with his question, like I said, he was still trying to run on that question. It's like you need to understand the nature of the question. I mean,
but look at this right here.
Instead of focusing on trying to get reparations, focus on figuring out who you are when it comes to the land, and then
that was my sentiment.
You can find your space here. You can find a plan. Severe had a plan, but maybe that plan is not something that is feasible. Maybe somebody else has something else, but to get reparations, you're literally going to be paying for your own money, because that's exactly how they're going to do it.
This is what they're doing. I'm only here, honestly, sister. You know how I am. Yesterday I was telling you, I'd be like, I don't be want to come on. I'm cool. I'm fine. Let these people be. They're gonna come later on and knocking down the door like, yo, bro, you were right. Like, and it happens. I love it when I'm in the streets, even out here in California. I be seeing people, they look at you and see if it's you or not. I could be in Walmart, Target. They be like, yo, bro, I like your show. I'll be like, who the hell are you? Like, these don't even be. It could be our people, it may be Mexican people, maybe it'd be so funny how many people that I've run across in my journey. Like, literally, one dude stopped me. I swear to God, I was in I'm trying to remember where I was at. I was in a Target. He might be watching this. And he gave me his name. He said, yo, brother, I've been watching you for a long time and I thank you. And I'm like, nigga, who? Like, I'm looking at you first to see if you're preaching for something. I swear to God. But he was like, yo, bro. He said, it's like seeing a celebrity. I said, no, you a celebrity. You got to throw that back on these motherfuckers. Like, nigga, I don't know. Now, don't look at me like that. But the way he came to me was so dope, though, and I respect that. You know what I mean? I respect it. And he said, what you doing is what we need. This was in Target out here in LA. So you don't never know who you may touch, because they said they bought books because of me. Like, literally, he said, I bought books because I was like, really? Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, it's tiresome. And then on top of that, people have to understand like what's going on right now. I mean, right now with government and society as a whole. Do they honestly think that somebody's gonna cut them a check? I mean, come on, let's be for real, because it's to the point that how they doing stuff now are pretty much adding more fuel to the fire to see how far people will go. And this is just my humble opinion. As I stated before, January 6th, what happened, down here in the DMV area, at the Capitol was just the tip of the iceberg. So, I mean, I ain't trying to, wish nothing or cast a spell to the ethers, but, people are to the point that, like, they don't want to deal with the government at all. Like, but yet, folks like Tariq Nasheed, keep adding more fuel to the fire, pushing that. Like, at the end of the day, it's not going to happen. So stop asking for it.
But let me address this issue. What do you want me to talk about reparations today? See, this is the thing. I put titles of this to get y'all to come over so I can educate y'all in another different way. Y'all don't understand it. I'm a Gemini, like I said. I have two sides and they both are friends. If you pay attention close enough, you'll hear me speak on reparations. Do you want me to sit up here and repeat the same thing I did on many videos? Again, if somebody will watch and say, well, he said that before. You see what I'm saying? Like, what do y'all want? What do black people want? If you go to any of my videos, I spoke on reparations to the T. To the T. How could y'all sit back and keep listening to a person who keeps saying white supremacy 1,000 times or tether 1,000 times? Don't y'all get tired of tethers? The term tether. Y'all should by now have looked up the word tether and see if a tether. You know the crazy part what the dude said a tether was? He said a tether was what he said, immigrant or something like that. Foreigner. Let me correct that. He said this guy came on here and I asked him what was a tether. He said a foreigner. Literally.
How?
That's what he said. But you allow somebody to keep calling people tethers and keep saying white supremacy. But I just explained to you, no matter which way on reparations, I just literally said reparations for when the nations fight. I know y'all may have short-term hearing, but reparations for when
you gave the definition of reparations, and then inside of the definition for reparations, you broke down the words that they use to define what reparations means. So I don't know what he's trying to refer to, because you even spoke on speaking at a particular university during the time of your mother's passing, and you gave the whole spew about reclaiming what already is yours by your
but they
birth.
didn't want to hear that. Dominique DePrima didn't want to hear that. She didn't want to hear that. When I was on
but that's a definition of insanity. Keep talking about it and doing the same thing and expecting the same results. That's the definition of being insane. Shit. I mean, excuse my language, but it's the truth. That is a clinical, psychological, clinical sign of insanity. Doing the same thing repeatedly, expecting the same result. Like, if they talked about it back in the day and they didn't get it back in the day, now you talking about it back in the 90s.
No. They was the old heads that did it back then. No. They did it wrong. And
old heads my behind.
Ain't none of them went into no law. You ain't see not Tyreek one time in the law library. You ain't never even see Tyreek Nasheed pick up a law dictionary, did you? You never even seen him pick up a regular dictionary. You ain't never even see this get picked up from him. But he sit up here telling you reparations. You ain't even see this motherfucker pick this up. Not even a law dictionary. How? That's insanity. That's the insanity part right there. I could watch your show every day because you got a lot of knowledge. Thank you, family. This is the crazy. I'm a universal more. Yes, and we are universal, B.
That's right.
I sit with
You
anybody.
and I versus all. Yeah.
And we sit with anybody. They don't want to sit with us because they're going to get food out. That's why they don't want to sit with us. I'm just being 100 with y'all. They be like, nope. That's one of those Moors. Shut the door on them. It'd be like that Richard Pryor scene. Remember that Richard Pryor scene? They locked him in the tomb. This is crazy. At Asiatic, he said title was just to bring people. Thank you. I'm glad you got it. But I did speak on reparations, right? I asked the question. He ain't even answered the question. I asked the question. Let me see if I can ask this again. Do you believe that Black or Negroes should pay, their descendants should pay for reparations? I asked that question. You notice he never answered that, right? They should pay. They should. If you want to get it from somebody else. If you talking about getting it from a system, you know what I mean? I'm trying to figure it out because United States, I already told you, they in a deficit like a mug out this mug. California's in a deficit.
And they sure never is.
These motherfuckers. If y'all dig enough, if you dig far enough, you might be a couple other places may be like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you dig, you might find somebody else there too. So what nation you going to get it from? Well, let's play this real quick. Let's play this one. Let's do this one right here. How many Ethiopians you know talk about slavery? Listen to her.
and none of the museums in the country deals with this topic, even though slavery was once widespread in Ethiopia and not abolished until 1942. So why is this topic so controversial? The answer is Ethiopian exceptionalism. Official narratives focus on either Ethiopia's ancient Christian civilization or its reputation as the only African country to have successfully resisted colonization. Therefore, dealing with this dark chapter would challenge the discourse about Ethiopia's supposed exceptionalism. However, it's so important to have an honest discussion about this topic because its legacy is still haunting this country today. How? Colorism and anti-blackness are real, and it's still common to hear light-skinned Habeshas in Ethiopia and Eritrea refer to darker-skinned people as Baria, which means slave. Plus, you will not see a single dark-skinned stewardess on board of Ethiopian Airlines. Also, armed conflicts in the south, where the victims are dark-skinned, don't receive the same media attention as the conflicts in the north. To downplay or contest slavery in Ethiopia, some people claim that there is limited evidence, when in fact all you need to do is take a closer look at the ancient paintings in Ethiopia's Orthodox churches. Apparently, not only proud Ethiopian nationalists, but even African Americans and Caribbeans, who should actually know better, are so blinded by Ethiopia's supposed exceptionalism that they downplay slavery in Ethiopia with the words, "Oh, it's not comparable. People were still treated like humans and even considered as part of the family." However, talking about the comforts of slavery is highly problematic because it obscures the fact that slavery, no matter where and in which form, is inseparably linked to violence. Slavery in Ethiopia, nobody wants to talk about it, and none of the museums.
So let me explain this to y'all, and I'm going to explain something else to y'all, okay? It's a word called Badia, right? It means black slave. I told this story early today. I was on the phone with a sister. She was in Ethiopia at a radio station, and I told her to say the word Badia. B is B-A-R-I-A. 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 So the word Badia means black slave. So if black means slave or Negro also, it's the same thing, because they said Negro was related to slavery. I guess that's why they switched it, right? But you still calling yourself black by calling yourself a nigger. You still call yourself a nigger by calling yourself black. You still calling yourself a Negro. Same thing. Just English term. Black is an English term. It's not an ancient term. It's an English term. Anglo-Saxon. Look it up, right? Hope this making sense. So Badia means black slave. Okay? So this is the crazy part with me, with our people. I'm trying to see this kid. Just give me 1 second. Somebody said, how does America have money for everyone else in other countries? Because America don't owe you reparations. They don't owe black people. Read the Constitution. Read the 5th and the 14th Amendment to the Constitution. Read it. One says compensation. One says compensation. One doesn't. And if you read Carter G. Woodson's book, it's in here too. It talks about how they had to compensate the slave master for taking their property from them. Black people are still property, no matter which way you look at it. They're still property. So when you read the 14th Amendment, which Tariq Nasheed never tells you to read, I can pull one out. It's around here somewhere. But they have two constitutions, the state and the U.S. Constitution. Let me see if I can pull this out. I told you I'm like Spider-Man, right? Bam! So read the 5th Amendment and the 14th Amendment, or read your state constitution. So you're dealing with nationhoods, nations. That's why they can give it to them. Y'all don't get it yet? You think it's about the color? No, it's not about color. They know. They know the history better than you know the history, because we don't even know the damn laws. We know the laws, man. So what we're dealing with is emotionalism. Emotionalism. You follow me? This is the crazy part. Like, and I'm not here to bash anybody. I did this in rotation with this information. Everybody should have your state constitution. All of y'all should.
Yep.
All of you should have it. And just in case you don't know what that looks like, let me see if mine is near me, that I can grab it. Everybody should have. How you going to fight against a man when you're not armed?
That's what I'm saying. You're requesting money and you're not studying. You have to know what you're getting into before you sign off on things. Before you get into things.
Every state has their own constitution. And every state
and this is not hard to understand. Like, What
It's
do they
sad.
want you to clearly state? Like, you have to go read the laws for yourself. What does it take? What would be the process if we really received reparations? Like, these are not hard questions. You just go and read about it.
Exactly.
What does it take for our state? Because you have to remember, each individual state governs its own system. The
Yep.
federal deals with certain parts of the state, but really the state governs the system that you live in. And then you have to deal with the county, the city.
Yep.
IRS handbook. You see that? How is it? This is the IRS handbook. What are you talking about? You don't want to talk to me about this. You think I'm making
And
this
they
up. You want to
definitely
talk
got to
about
look at the IRS, because what is the IRS? What is even that?
You follow me?
What is
I'm ready to do a
taxes?
class on it.
What
I'm ready to do a
is
class on it.
taxes?
They don't even, and this is why I said people get so jammed on this, bro. I'm ready to do a class on Zoom on taxes. It's only going to be on Zoom. So y'all better email me. Let me know. Y'all should get this overstanding the language of law video. I'm dead serious. I'm going to do a class on taxes, man. It's going to be crazy as hell. I'm going to break down everything in that mug, bro. Trust me. It took me a long time to do it. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to tell you, go ahead, but you still probably wouldn't get it by the time I do this class. It's Title 26 of the United States Codes. Title 26 of the United States Codes and Title 26 of the CFR, which stands for the Code of Federal Regulations. The Code of Federal Regulations, Title 26. All your tax stuff is there. But you got to know how to read between the lines with that stuff, because it's so the way they put it together, it's insane. And I can't tell y'all on here because I remember Umi telling me this one time. I never forget, rest in peace. Told me you got to be very careful about what you do. Your own people will try to stop you from doing what you're doing. That was crazy. Your own people will put out, like they do now, negative stuff to make you stop doing what you're doing. It ain't gonna be the white man. They'll use one of our own people to actually come in and do it. Damn, that was vicious, boy.
They need to see that Steve Coakley video.
Ooh.
They need this, and they need the wisdom. They need the knowledge. The give me a sec. Memory. The Secret Covenant.
Yeah, you can't even tell them that, brother. What's that?
I mean, yeah,
that's
yeah.
That's scroll stuff. I don't even know. That's the Illuminati stuff. That's the Illuminati stuff right there. I don't even know about that.
You would hope that they would get that they in a dream within a dream.
We know law. We just need to give our attention to it. Exactly, dude. This is the thing. What is law? Let me ask y'all a question. I'm gonna ask y'all a simple question. I'm gonna see how many of y'all pass this. I see Dre on here too. So Dre, you already know. So don't you answer this question, okay? What is the law of the land? Let's see how smart y'all really are. What is the law of the land? I just love this question. Y'all should get the Overstanding the Language of Law that I did in 2001. That's the best joint that you can get. It's an outline for it too. What is the law of the land, people? Damn, it take y'all that long? Nope. What is the law of the land? Let's see who got it. Oh, I gotta put these books up. Thank you, Tracy got it. Bam! Out of all these brainiac people that's on the feed, y'all didn't get it? It's due process. There's two types of due process. Go read the fourth Fifth Amendment, go read the 14th Amendment. You can't take a person's property without compensating them. So you can't take a slave. That's like saying, I'm going to take my car to Vegas and give up my car. I don't give my car up when I go to Vegas. It's still my car. If I took my slave into another state, that's the whole purpose of the Dred Scott case. If I take my slave into another state, it's still my slave. It doesn't matter. It's still my slave. Y'all should get the Dred Scott case too. I have that also. I have the whole case, the lawyer's edition. You should get that too. So if I take my property into another state, that don't mean I gave up my property. So if you take my property, you have to compensate me. This is why it's very clear in the 14th Amendment, in the 5th Amendment, if you really read it. One says life, liberty, and property without due process and just compensation. The other one says life, liberty, and property. The 14th Amendment. Ooh. And so my sister said George Prudence. So one of these books is about $100 and something. George Prudence is the science or the philosophy of law, which treats the principles of positive law and legal relations. Let me explain this to y'all one more time. So jurisprudence, what she just said, is the science or the philosophy of law, which treats the principles of positive law and legal relations. Don't guess it.
There we go.
It's many sections on the definition of the word person through the whole damn book. You think they talking about you, the natural person. No, they talk about the property. Are all persons born or naturalized and subject? When did black people go through a naturalization process? I'll wait. Listen to this again. All persons born or naturalized is subject to the jurisdiction thereof. The preamble does not say subject to nothing. All persons born. Subject means that you're subject to someone. Submarine. Submit. You don't get it? This is not semantics, people. This is why they are ahead of y'all. You don't even understand who y'all be talking to half the time. But niggas want to say, well, that's that bully, but that's bull. Nah, brother. No, I'm a regular dude from South Philadelphia.
It's not semantics. It's freaking suffixes, prefixes, and root words. And y'all learn that shit early in school. You apply it now.
Think about it.
Get like Beanie Siegel. Apply it now. Tie it down and apply it now.
All of that stuff, brother. You got to understand what is going on. You got to understand what they're doing to you, B. They're not, listen, it's our people. It's our people. We are doing it to each other. This is why, and I'm getting ready to close out because I got to go to the store with my daughter. Malcolm X said this. Malcolm said, learn good diction. That's what Malcolm said. No good diction. Diction means to speak. That's what diction means. Jurist is Jurist. Let me give this to you. Jurist. Jurist means law. Jurist is one who is versed or skilled in law, who is known by their writings or the laws of nations. So when you see me, I travel. I put all kinds of stuff. When I'm at the airport, I may put JD. I may put JD means Juris Doctrine, people, for the record. So I may put JD down there because I am there if you want to question me. But the laws of nations. Juris is law and diction means speak, which means you must know the law and you must have good diction. That's how this goes.
Speak well. Peace out. I'm out.
That is very, very simple, brother. That's not hard. So listen, y'all, if y'all enjoyed this, please, you can leave me a tip. I always say that. It's up to you. Leave a tip, Cash App, PayPal, Zelly. If you want my class, you can definitely get my class by emailing me. You can email me at sabirbayradio@gmail.com. Okay? Don't go nowhere just yet, but email me. That's my Zelly. That's my PayPal. Cash App is $Sabir Bay, and I'm open for any of these dialogues. I hope I didn't offend anybody. I really don't. Dre was kind of quiet on here, but I'm good. I didn't want to offend anybody. But listen, I don't need any of y'all to follow me. Believe me, I don't need you to follow me. Question these people that y'all see. And if y'all want to really do something at the Jenkins Law Library in Philadelphia, make it happen. I would love to do that. But I'm on the West Coast. I live on the West Coast now. But make it happen. But I thank you, my sister. I thank you, Dre. Thank you, my brother Latif. Ephraim, I want to thank you too. Rick, I want to thank you too for coming on the feed, man. But I got to go and take care of some business with my daughter. But if y'all want to tip, please tip. Don't go nowhere yet.
All right, peace.
All right.
Let me get some more on my headphones, baby.
Class intelligence, baby. Share the videos out. Share them out, y'all. Share them out. Let them know I gave them the opportunity. Look at those books. Make sure my enemies hear me.
Lucifer, son of the morning, shalom, good day, good morning. All of the living the morning, he affixes sixes on them. But the inner scripture warn them, deliver the revelation. Still ain't debating Satan's use of major corporations. Remember the plantation, remember the black enslavement. Remember the soul debasing, cloak the face and here persuade us. Remember your colonization, colonial education. Ignorance and nigga shit we get from radio station. Performers getting younger, the dresses getting shorter. It's funny how these pedophiles market your sons and daughters. Target and breach your borders. Kidnap your seeds, deport them, transport them overseas with devils, fiend, auction, and bought them. And I guarantee someone caught them. If these are the seeds, we lost them, tossed them to hell. They fell for what the system taught them. Give me a minute to prove this. Call it conspiracy theory. You never knew what the truth is. Be sure that my enemy hear me. Talk about Jay-Z, being Illuminati, or whether they got to Kanye, or whether or not they both gay. This is irrelevant subjects. Call us celebrity gossip. You're taking it out of the context of Lucifer's written its subjects. We live in the projects. We descend from slaves. A lot of us don't even got shit and do anything to get paid. Who jigger that nigga ain't Satan, and West just hood at best. And if they homo, I do not know, and I could care less. Nah, they ain't the Bilderbergers. Nah, they ain't the Rothschilds. That's right, they the Rockefellers. Nah, that's just them niggas style. Illuminati selling your mind, soul, and your body, and they ain't ever need no rappers to accomplish that. Put them right on top of that, giving you the truth, so copy that. Soon the economy collapse, great tribulation after that. Scrolling across more pirate hats, West Indies company cats. We call that Steve Coakley raps. Illuminati
Coakley
but how be back.
It's not always about money. Just share the video, fam. Just share the video.
Before they collapse the market, they're criminalizing farming. They're silencing you for talking while telling us all to peasants. Agricultural patents, Niagara causing famines. Monsanto seeds that terminate the natural birth and action. Controlling the food supply, choosing who should live or die. Confusion rules, you choose the lie. Illusion illuminates your mind. These are the last times. Spin them getting organized. Victory be with the strongest crop, the ones that force the tightest ties. The lightest eyes, they're the sons of darkness in disguise. Edom's fall as Jacob's rise, so the prophets prophesied. Cecil Rhodes, minding more than just the beers. We're rewinding through the years, but you would rather drink the beers while your peers disappear off of the corner every year. Prison population rising, abortion clinics everywhere. Truth is they don't want us here. There's no cotton left to pick. Physical labor is redundant. Secret shifts in politics. Let's talk about the Illuminati. Y'all running around here acting like rappers got something to do with this. You gotta be kidding me, man. You got major corporations creating seeds that don't produce seeds, son. You understand? It's called a terminated seed, man. They creating famine. They selling farmers seeds that can't create seeds. So that when you plant your seed for your harvest, you can't grow any food for yourself. You have to keep coming back to this to buy more seeds, son. This is going to depopulate the planet, son. This is man-made famines. This is Illuminati, son. This is what we're dealing with out here. This ain't got nothing to do with Jay-Z spinning around. This ain't got nothing to do with Jay-Z wearing an Alistair Crowley quote on his shirt.
Look at that shirt.
It's deeper than that, man. It's much bigger than that. You run around acting like you don't see 80% on dirt. It's deeper than that, man. Jay-Z spinning around. This ain't got nothing to do with Jay-Z wearing an Alistair Crowley.
Y'all see it? You see the flag? Oh, you see the flag on the brother? You see the Moroccan flag right there?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all don't get it, baby. This is what we do. We about unity, B. Let's go.
Quote on his shirt. It's deeper than that, man. It's much bigger than that. You run around and act like you don't see 80% of all sterilization clinics in your hood, in your community, in the name of Planned Parenthood, because they plan for there to be no parents in the hood, son. You know what I mean? 80% of all sterilization efforts around the world is taking place in non-white countries, son. You I've been warning you, son. I'm talking about 250 seconds ago, son. 250 seconds ago, they privatized their education, son. They about to stop your kids from being taught anything. You running around here talking about a rapper, man. Running around here talking about who gay and who ain't gay, man. Get out of town, son. Illuminati. They already here, man. They already got you.
What a way to go out with this show. I need y'all to all, if y'all have X, please share this out on X. I'm under Real Sabir Bey, Sabirbey, Real Sabir Bey on X. Please share it out 1,000 times. I thank y'all so much. Have a wonderful evening on purpose, y'all. And again, if y'all want the Black Indians, reach out to me. If you want the Dred Scott case, reach out to me. If you want my class that I did, email me. All my information is right there, y'all. And Illuminati means to illuminate people. Stop letting these people lie. Illuminati means to illuminate. And the only people that don't have the light is you that's walking in the darkness while they are holding the lantern. Okay? Peace and love, my brother. I thank y'all so much. Share the videos.